A comeback no one saw coming, a closer under fire, and the lingering absence of one of the most important stars on the roster all collide to create a storyline full of drama, hope, and serious questions. Let's get right into it. A shocking twist has just rocked Los Angeles, and it's one of those rare moments where the energy inside the clubhouse, among the fans, and even across the entire league shifts instantly. A familiar face is back, and not just in a casual way. This is a return that has the potential to reshape everything. The Dodgers have brought back a player who once carried the weight of expectations in Los Angeles, and whether you loved him or criticized him during his first stint, there's no denying the buzz around his comeback. The second his return was announced, social media lit up with reactions ranging from pure excitement to total disbelief, because few truly expected the Dodgers to pull off this deal. The move is being described as a stunning deal because it changes not just the roster but the narrative of the season. The Dodgers have been searching for consistency, especially after some rocky stretches where the offense went quiet and the bullpen fell apart late in games. Bringing back this former star gives them a new spark, but it also adds pressure because once you bring back a name this big, the expectations shoot through the roof. Fans are already debating what his role will look like. Will he step right back into being an everyday contributor, or will the team ease him into things? And most importantly, can he still deliver at the level he once did in Dodger Blue? There's something powerful about nostalgia in sports. When a fan favorite makes a comeback, it does more than just fill a lineup spot. It ignites memories of past moments, of big games, of the kind of excitement that makes baseball feel magical. But it also comes with baggage. For some, this return brings back the reminder of missed opportunities, of stretches where this player struggled under the spotlight. That's the dual edge of a move like this. On one hand, it inspires belief, on the other, it opens the door for doubt. And while that comeback is making headlines, the story doesn't stop there. Because as the Dodgers celebrated this return, tension flared in another part of the roster. Their high-priced closer, who was supposed to be a steady anchor in the bullpen, is suddenly facing the kind of pressure no player wants to hear, boos raining down from the stands after another rough outing. This isn't just frustration, this is concern spilling over. The closer role is one of the most unforgiving jobs in all of baseball. One slip up, one blown save, and the crowd turns quickly. For Dodgers fans who have seen far too many late-inning collapses this season, patience is wearing thin. The scene was almost surreal. On one side, excitement about the comeback of a familiar face. On the other, visible frustration as the bullpen once again failed to lock down a game. It's a reminder that in baseball, momentum can swing wildly. One moment you're celebrating, the next you're questioning whether the foundation of your team is secure. And the closer, no matter how much money is invested in him, is suddenly in the crosshairs. Questions about his command, his velocity, and even his confidence are now being discussed not just by analysts, but by fans in every corner of Dodger Stadium. The real question becomes this: how will the Dodgers balance the energy from the comeback with the negativity surrounding their bullpen struggles? It's not enough to have one spark. Championship teams need stability, especially in those late innings. If the closer can't find his rhythm, the Dodgers risk turning big wins into heartbreaking losses, and that could cost them dearly in a season where every game matters. But that's not the only storyline hanging over this team right now. Perhaps the most under the radar but equally concerning issue is the status of Will Smith. The Dodgers' all-star catcher, one of the most important bats in the lineup and a key leader behind the plate, has now missed 4 straight games. And while the team is being cautious with information, fans are beginning to worry. Anytime a player of his caliber is absent for this long, it raises red flags. Smith isn't just another name on the roster, he's the heartbeat of this team in so many ways. From his ability to call games and work with pitchers, to his clutch hitting in key moments, his presence makes the Dodgers significantly more dangerous. Without him, the lineup feels incomplete. The rhythm isn't the same, and while backups can step in for a short stretch, no one truly replaces what Will Smith brings day in and day out. His absence casts a shadow even during moments of excitement like this shocking comeback story. Because no matter how much buzz a returning star generates, losing someone as valuable as Smith for too long could derail all of it. Fans are desperate for updates, wanting to know if this is just a precaution or something more serious. And until the Dodgers provide clarity, the speculation will only grow louder. Think about the combination of factors here. On one hand, you've got a feel-good story with a returning player that has fans pumped up and optimistic. On the other, you've got a bullpen crisis and the uncertainty surrounding Will Smith's health. It's like the Dodgers are living in two different worlds at the same time, one filled with hope, the other with concern. That's what makes this moment so fascinating. Because the direction the team goes next could be defined by how they handle these conflicting storylines. For the comeback player, the opportunity is enormous. Few athletes ever get a second chance with a franchise like the Dodgers, and now he has the chance to write a brand new chapter. If he succeeds, he not only redeems his earlier exit but also becomes part of a narrative that Dodgers fans will talk about for years. If he struggles, though, the noise will grow louder, and fans will wonder whether the team made a mistake. The stakes couldn't be higher. For the closer, the pressure is at a boiling point. He knows the boos won't stop until he proves himself again, and in a market like Los Angeles, where the spotlight burns brighter than almost anywhere else, the margin for error is razor thin. The Dodgers can't afford to wait forever. If his struggles continue, the front office may be forced to make a move, whether that means reshuffling bullpen roles, exploring trades, or even pulling him from the closer spot entirely. That's how serious this situation is becoming. And then there's Will Smith. His absence might not be dramatic in the headlines, but for the team's long-term success, it might be the most important factor of all. If Smith can return healthy and productive, it stabilizes everything. It helps the pitching staff, strengthens the lineup, and takes pressure off everyone else. But if his absence lingers, the Dodgers will be forced to adapt in ways that could leave them vulnerable when the games matter most. This shocking mix of comeback and controversy might just define the Dodgers' season. Baseball is a game of momentum, and right now the Dodgers are standing at a crossroads. They have a chance to rally behind the excitement of a fan favorite's return, but they also face the reality that their bullpen could collapse at any moment, and that one of their biggest stars is sidelined. It's a season-defining moment, and how they respond in the coming weeks will determine whether this team is remembered as a contender or a disappointment. So Dodgers fans, buckle up, because it's going to be a roller coaster ride. The comeback story gives hope, the bullpen crisis demands answers, and the Will Smith situation looms over everything. This isn't just another stretch of games, this is the kind of moment that writes the script for an entire season. Will the Dodgers rise above the adversity and turn this into the spark they need, or will the weight of controversy and injuries drag them down? Time will tell, but one thing is certain, this shocking twist has made the Dodgers the team everyone is watching. Make sure to drop your thoughts in the comments. Are you excited about the return of the former star? Do you think the Dodgers closer can rebound and silence the boos? And how worried are you about Will Smith's absence? We'll be following every update closely, so hit subscribe and turn on notifications, because this Dodgers season is shaping up to be unforgettable. And remember, this isn't just baseball, it's Los Angeles baseball, where the lights shine brighter, the stakes feel bigger, and the drama never stops. That's all for today's massive update, but stick around, because more Dodgers news is always just around the corner. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.